The other witness who testified today was Jonathan Turley. He was the Republican witness. And he's a guy who previously testified in favor of the impeachment of President Bill Clinton. We'll talk about his arguments in depth later. But he was there to basically argue that nothing Donald Trump did is impeachable, at least on the facts presented. I should tell you, he did make some interesting and arguably valid critiques on process grounds, mainly that the impeachment inquiry, as it stands now, is too fast and too narrow.
Does that timing bother you from a historical perspective, not only in the past, but moving forward as well?
Yeah, fast and narrow is not a good recipe for impeachments. That's the case with Johnson. Narrow was the case with Clinton. They tend not to survive. They tend to collapse in front of the Senate. Impeachments are like buildings. There's a ratio between your foundation and your height. And this is the highest structure you can build under the Constitution.
I mean, but here's the thing. There are people in the Democratic Party who actually feel the same way. I mean, I personally feel like there's a lot more stuff the Democrats can and should be investigating under the rubric and power of an impeachment inquiry. But it should be noted that while one of Turley's main arguments here might have some merit, that the process is moving quite quickly, were it not moving quickly, can you imagine the complaints from the White House and congressional Republicans if Democrats decided to draw it out and drag their feet for 2 or 3 or 4 months? Of course, this is consistent with every process complaint we've seen from Republicans so far. They don't like the House Intelligence Committee running the investigation. They don't like the depositions behind closed doors. They don't like testimony in public. They don't like it fast. They don't like it slow. They don't like it high, and they don't like it low. They just don't like it. Republicans don't want Democrats to impeach President Trump. The facts are pretty damning, so process complaints are basically all they've got. Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.